Please tell your name and roll number for this exam.
Sir, I am Karan Sharma and my roll number is 500686.
Okay. So, please give us a brief introduction then.
Sir, I am Karan Sharma. I am from Sonpur district. I have completed my 3-year integrated B.Ed M.Ed from Sambalpur University and I have completed my post-graduation in chemistry from Gangadhar Mehra University. My hobbies are playing cricket, badminton and cooking.
Okay. So tell me, why are you interested in joining this Odisha Education Service?
So first of all, sir, Odisha Education Service provides a lot of diversity and it is not monotonous. And I like such type of service where I can interact with more number of people. And this service proves my potential where I will be able to give my 100%. And sir, I can give my 100% to develop the system of education in Odisha.
Okay. Eta out di tinta actually points se apna kahile out ke better marks asthare.
Yes.
Like moro dita ke tinta point hochi jeteta apna point hochi. So my first reason is this, second reason is this, third reason is this. Jo abhi apna koi paru.
Yes.
Ki hochi? So the point, any opinion based question ko points to kahile better. Ki hochi? Points to kahile better. Okay. So you are currently serving somewhere or you are preparing full time?
Preparing full time.
Full time preparation you are doing. Okay. In your CIF, what have you given as your hobbies?
So playing cricket, badminton, and cooking.
Okay, sports and cooking.
Yes, sir.
Cooking means what? Like you stay away from your family?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what kind of cooking, what kind of cuisine do you generally prepare?
I can prepare Indian, Mughlai,
Okay.
and Chinese.
Okay. And so whatever skills you have learned in cooking, how do you see, how will you use those skills, okay, and those values or whatever you have learned from cooking in your career as an administrator in the education domain?
Sir, in cooking, the most important thing is timing, putting the spices and the heat. And in administration also, there will be a lot of important thing where the most important thing will be the timing. So I can time the things properly and I can bear a lot of heat of the situation.
Okay. Good. So tell me something about your, your hobbies. The other hobbies you have said is basically sport. So sport you have said badminton, cricket.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any one or two recent cricket news which you can tell me?
So recent cricket news is the IPL is going on, and there has been added 2 or 3 new rules in IPL.
Rules?
Yes, sir. New rules.
Yeah.
Like number 1 will be the impact player rule, and number 2 will be the use of DRS for no ball and wide.
Okay. So any players from Odisha playing in the IPL?
Sir, Subhranshu Senapati.
From which team?
Sir, he is playing for Chennai Super Kings.
Okay. Only one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, suppose I am a complete layman. Okay, I don't know anything about education. So within 2 minutes, how will you explain me the summary of the NEP?
Yes, sir. Sir, National NEP means National Policy of Education. And this has been introduced in the year of 2020. the new policy of education has been introduced in the year of 2020. And in this policy, the government has changed the name of the Department of MHRD to Ministry of Education.
Okay.
And it has pledged to use 6% of GDP for education. And in the previous year, in Kothari Commission, the 10+2 system was introduced in the year 1964. And in this year, in NEP 2020, it has been changed to 5+3+3+4 system. So we have a great shift towards a better education system.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So, you have any work experience, prior work experience?
No, sir.
No, you're complete refresher. When did you complete your last course?
Sir, it was in the year 2021.
2021. Oh, relatively. Okay. So for these 2 years, you have been preparing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay, before I go to other questions, you can give your presentation for 6 to 8 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have the writing material there. If you want to have some water first, you can have it. Okay.
Thank you.
Sit at now. Settle again. It's long enough. Chair को shift कर देते हैं. Okay.
So today we will be reading about universalization of elementary education. And in universalization of elementary education, we need to understand first the system of education or the word elementary education. In India, elementary education means education from class 1 to 8, or we can say age 6 to 14. And here, universalization means reaching to the unreached, means we need to give full access of education of suitable quality of the age 6 to 14. And this has been mentioned in the Article 21A of the Constitution that the state should follow to give free and compulsory education for age group 6 to 14. In universalization of elementary education, it has two aspects primarily. That number one is availability of education. And number two will be quality education. As education has become a fundamental right, it is duty of the government to reach each and every child so that he comes to the school. So availability here means anyone, anywhere, at any place, a child of the age 6 to 14 must come to school. Means a child from Malkangiri also should join school which is near to him. Quality means whatever education we are providing should be up to a certain standard that we are coping with SDG 4. Then universalization of elementary education deals with majorly with 4 aspects. The first one is universalization of access or provision. It means a school must be there so that a child can reach there. Second one is universalization of enrollment. Here, enrollment means a child will be able to enroll in a school without discrimination in caste, creed, sex. It means if a child is poor, we can't say him, you are from a poor background and you can't join the school. If he has money to give the fees in a private school also, he can join the school and they can't deny him for admission. The third one is the retention. Here, retention means the government saw large amount of dropout from class E. That if 100 child are getting into class 1, then only 30 to 40 child are going out of class 8. So they plan for retention, that a child must complete his whole set of primary or elementary education. And the next one is achievement. Here, achievement means a child should be able to grasp a certain level or certain standard of education, which we are calling as MLL, minimum learning level. So that the above three, when the above three is accessible, then the fourth one must be achieved. And there are so many policies which are working around this universalization of elementary education. The policies like Sarva Shiksha Abhijan, it is working day and night for universalization of elementary education. There is policy like RT 2009 or RT Act, which is the guiding principle for universalization of elementary education. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Please be seated. Okay. So, universalization of elementary education, you gave the presentation regarding that.
Sir.
Now, suppose you are selected as in the OES, and you are the headmaster of a government school.
Yes.
And the parents of a differently abled child, they come for admission.
Yes.
So what are you going to do in that case? Suppose the child is suffering from Down syndrome, or let's say dyslexia.
Sir.
Okay, learning disability is there.
Yes, sir.
In that case, how you are going to deal with that situation? What will be the steps that you will take?
Sir, number one, I will check his age and make admission for him in age appropriate class. Second, I will check his level of disability or level of differently ability, and make few provisions for him, so that I will make sure that the teachers knows about his capability, or we can say differently ability, and I will make his peers also to cope with him.
Okay. So, in your CIF, have you given any special achievements?
Sir, UGC NET. I have qualified UGC NET.
UGC NET you have qualified.
Yes.
In education.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have only qualified for lectureship or JRF also?
Only for lectures.
Only for lectureship. Okay. So you have qualified UGC NET. You have not joined in any college or whatever.
No, sir. I have not joined it.
You are fully preparing for different competitive exams.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, and you do not have any work experience also. Okay, fine. And which is your home district?
The Sonpur district.
Subarnapur, right? Okay, so can you tell me one or two great personalities from Subarnapur district
Sir,
who have contributed in the field of education, and what has been their contribution?
sir, in the field of education, the number one person will be Professor Sevak Tripathi, and he was formerly director of SCRT and principal PMIASC Sambalpur. And sir, second one will be, he is not related to education, but he is an eminent personality from Sonpur. His name is Chaturbhuja Meher, and he's got Padma Shri in the year 2021 for contribution in Sambalpuri sari.
Okay. So, tell me in around 2 minutes about your district, mainly, something about its administrative setup, how many blocks, etc. Then educational infrastructure, how many schools, etc. There are colleges and all, and some, suppose I have to visit your district. What are the 3 top places that you will recommend? Okay, for a tourist.
So my home district is Suvarnapur. It has a population of 6,40,000. It has 6 blocks and 2 subdivisions. So the major places to visit will be Rameshwar Temple, Papaksya Ghat, and Patali Siketra.
Okay, these are all like religious places, temples.
Yes, sir.
Something related to nature, natural beauty, waterfalls, or any other things like that. Related to nature.
Sir, there is, we call it Mahi Parbat,
Okay.
or Mahi Mountain, which is a natural place
Mhm.
where so many birds are there and wild animals are also there.
Okay, fine. So recently, government of India also and government of Odisha also, they have launched so many schemes related to education of the girl child. Okay. Can you tell me 2 or 3 such schemes of government of India and government of Odisha related to girl child education of girl child or promotion of education related to the girl child?
So for girl child, I think there is a scheme called Nipun Bharat Mission, and there is, so I can remember only one, sir.
এটা দিকে দেখবে education related schemes
Sir.
of government of Odisha, government of India. দুইটা জায়গা দেখবে. Okay. So fine, that will be the end of the interview. Now coming to the feedback. So ଆପଣଙ୍କର gesture, posture, sitting position, etc. ପୁରା ଠିକ ଅଛି, ସେଥିରେ କିଛି ଇଏ ନାହିଁ. Okay. And your presentation style was also good. ଠିକ ଅଛି. Content ରେ ହଁ, obviously they are not really interested in content, but still then content ରେ ଟିକେ practical aspect ଆଣିବେ କି government କଣ କରିଛି ଆଉ କଣ କରିବାର ଦରକାର ଅଛି, or what is the scope for more development, and what is your role as an education officer, ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ role ଟା କଣ ରହିବ ସେଥିରେ, ଏଇ 3ଟା point add କରିଦେଲେ it is fine. Okay. So ଯଦି ମୋତେ marks ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ପଡିବ, out of 150 you will get around 100. Okay, for today's interview. It's good. Try to increase 15-20 more marks. Okay, जो points गुड़ा कहली सेटा टिके देखिबे. Okay, so how good is your education related current affairs?
Nearly good.
Good. Okay. Currently, who is the minister for higher education in India?
Sir, education, sir, Dharmendra Pradhan. Honorable Minister Dharmendra Pradhan.
He is from which district?
Sir, I think Mayurbhanj.
Mayurbhanj, sure.
Yes.
Okay. And in state ministers for education, both mass education and higher education?
Sir, for mass education, it is Samir Das.
Okay.
And it is for higher education, it is Rohit Pujari.
Okay. Fine. ठीक है. आपनकर टिके माने normally hand movement टा रहुची, but you have controlled it very well because आपण आंठू ऊपर हाथ रखते तेणु जहाँ आंगुठी रो movement होची आंठू ऊपर ही होची, so that is acceptable, किसी problem नहीं. Okay, good. Okay, so जो 2-3 points कहली सेतरे prepare करन तो you will get very good marks in interview. Interview रे proper अपन को खाली presentation टा हाँ आउ गोटे जिनस हैला सेतरे presentation टा अपन को सरी गला कहले कि presentation में अपन जहाँ भी content लिखी चंदी ताको erase कर देबे from your side. They will not tell you to erase, so that the next candidate अपन को आसीबे ताको भाई whiteboard टा clear करिबो. Okay, that is the only thing you can out input अपन नहीं करिबे. Okay, Fine. So that will be the end of the interview. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.